You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Every Thursday night,
E.Ali,
Facebook Live,
the weekly news,
TikTok,
no cap,
YouTube. You got your boy E.Ali and the
local
ToLe'Do.
news, regional, and the shit that might go viral. You know I'ma got
E.Ali and
you.
the
You know I got you.
ToLe'Do.
Yo, what it do, my people? This your boy E.Ali and the ToLe'Do. We back at it. The new season, man. Think this season 5 of this shit. We talking about what is this? April 15th. Wednesday, April 15th, man. Pre-recorded show to April 16th, the Thursday, 7 o'clock. Pre-recorded show, man. It's only one topic. I guess I wanted to get at it now, just with time constraints. Wanted to produce the show and had to, make the little tweaks and shit like that, editing and all that kind of shit, being that I'm a one-man wrecking crew, doing everything for myself and shit like that, totally independent and operated, man. Hey, while we edit, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, share, send your comments and shit like that, man. I also accept hate mail. It don't matter. I'm going to take that, man, and double it up. But nevertheless, man, this your boy E.Ali and the ToLe'Do with the special edition. I figure out, had plans on releasing the show next week and shit starting back up. But, with the situation being at hand, man, with the Toledo police abusing the 15-year-old girl, I guess it was a prime opportunity for me to get out, man, and just make my opinion. Being that this is E.Ali and the ToLe'Do, the weekly news, no cap, 30 minutes of insightful commentation of the weekly news, the shit that was, things that went viral, things that's local, and things that might be regional and shit. Just giving an OG perspective on shit, man. My opinion, my do's and don'ts, my what ifs and shit like that. So again, just adding my 2 cents into the pot, man, and pretty much that's about it. But let's get to it, man. Call Erica. It's E.Ali and the ToLe'Do. E.Ali, E.Ali, E.Ali and the ToLe'Do. E.Ali, E.Ali. We from the ToLe'Do. E.Ali and the ToLe'Do. Yo, man, that's basically a metaphor, so to speak. That's what we'll start it off with that. The sounds of the police, give that again, man. That's the sounds of it. But yeah, responding to the April 10th incident for what was it, 402 north side of Toledo, man. Toledo police riding through the neighborhood, as you can see the video. There's a few things that stand out. You had a mom approaching them and almost got arrested for obstructing, which didn't make no sense if you look at the video, if you know a little bit about law. If you also know about law, you can see that a good attorney is definitely going to challenge the arrest and the force that was used just for that incident, or that they claim they was there for a citation, or the citation of walking in the street. They could have been crossing the street. You know, if you really watch it, you could see that they was kind of crossing the street, and if they was, even with that being said, with discretion, you didn't even have to get out the car to approach. You could have just rolled down the window like, yo, be careful, get out the street. Like they was concerned, but instantly they jumped out. You know, so that's where I have the problem at. They instantly jumped out, and you can see that as the one officer was talking to the mother, they also showed a little bit more intent, that they was more investigating more of that. They was also thinking that they might have been runaways, because he stated it. If you look at the video, forgot how many seconds. I have to go back at and look at how many seconds within the video that you have to look. But it's after the mom had got into the back of the car. But let's talk about, for instance, you know, as they was driving through the neighborhood, you know what I mean, you could see, I try to pay attention to body language, certain levels of sarcasm and shit, certain levels of barking demands and shit like that with intent. You know what I mean? So because if you look at the video, and as they driving through the neighborhood, right, on the driver's left-hand side is some kids playing with the basketball, and that ball could easily roll out into the street, or the street that they was rolling on. So they didn't say nothing to them just about being safe or whatever, but safety is their concern. Let's go with that, right? So they drive and see these kids. Now, it's two things, right? Even with them, you know, hey, get your ass on the sidewalk, right? For one, if you stay on the sidewalk, you ain't got no qualms. Ain't never no qualms with the police. That's one thing we always knew when we was hustling. We always stayed on the sidewalk. You know what I mean? We wasn't walking down the street. We was nevertheless on the sidewalk and shit. You know, we knew the boundaries. We didn't give the police no intent, cause see, you can't give them no angle. You can't give them no reason, cause they constantly probing or probing. They constantly picking at shit, trying to see. You know what I mean? Cause you could see they jumped straight out. Cause if you was just concerned and it was just, hey man, like I said, you could have just rolled down the window like, what y'all doing? Hey man, be careful. What I see, I ain't know if y'all was walking down the street or crossing the street, but hey, be careful. Woo woo woo. You know what I mean? That's for a police that got other shit to do. But the police is fucking with the kids or fucking with motherfuckers. Now you trying to see if you could catch a runaway. The one girl from Indiana, you talk too much. That's for one, all kids, pay attention. Y'all get your kids and everybody sit down in front of the TV. Let big Uncle E.Ali holler at y'all for a minute. Give me a moment of your ear, give me a little bit of your time, and let me explain a few things to you about how this thing go about us and the police. Cause ain't nobody done told us for years. We done thought we done got, you know, internet, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, you know what I mean? Those guys give us the impression that shit is all nice and fair and shit, you know? It's different in the hood than Beverly Hills and shit, man. Ottawa Hills is a different temperature. It's a different tolerance. You suspicious out there. You suspicious wherever the fuck you go for the most part. And you got to know that and know how to govern yourself accordingly, right? Keep your ass on the sidewalk for one. That's the first rule. When you walk into the store, going to the store, cross at the crossways and shit like that, look both ways, all that. Ain't no jaywalking, none of that. You can't get these motherfuckers no angle to fuck with you, for one, right? Now, They didn't have and I'm not saying they didn't have no business. Like I said, they got discretion. You just ran into some fucking assholes because, like I said, they jumped out and was just immediate like, who are you? Where your ID? Because the first thing was concern, hey, man, why y'all in the middle of the road and shit? Y'all know the drivers, y'all know Toledo drivers is crazy and shit. Let me get your ID. Bullshit. See, because listen, when the mama came out, right, and after they sued her, after a couple whiles, when the other police come in, now it's arrest the mama. And he thought about it. He ain't got her for obstruction, right? She was able to plea her case out. You know, he ain't even get her name for the most part. You know, he got her son name because the son gave the 18-year-old boy was the brother of the sister that got slammed, and that was his mama. So shit could have got real crazy, and y'all got to think that damn, you fucking with a whole family right here. You know what I mean? Now, when the mama get to talking and shit, right? The police officers say, we don't know if they runaways. See, so they gonna run them through the system. Once they run them through the system, hey, everybody cool, ain't nobody wanted for nothing, boom, boom, boom. But you didn't ran them through their name. They didn't already got a hit on their record that they done been stopped by the police for walking in the street. It's an incident report for walking in the street, jaywalking or some shit. That's what you about to get this girl for. You know what I'm saying? Initially, you got her for jaywalking or some shit, because she was crossing the street, or because wasn't nobody in the middle of the fucking street as when you see it. They was on the side. Looked like they was about to be whatever. But kids around here do that on the north side. They walk in the fucking street. Ain't nobody really walking on the sidewalk. I don't know why. I get mad. I must say I get mad at occasionally too of the shit. But nevertheless, I'm not about to hit nobody. I could be mad. Fuck it. I'm going to just run this little motherfucker over. She in the middle of the street. Dumbass. For what, man? But again, police got discretion in terms of how they deal and how they handle us, man. You got some assholes that seen some kids and want to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Lightweight on some pervert shit. You know what I'm saying? But I could imagine, man, that's my daughter. That's my niece. And seeing, oh, man, you don't know how what that did to my eye inside of me, man. Ooh. Like, man, don't have that badge and gun and let's be somewhere. Oh, man, don't have that badge and gun and it's just me and you man to man, and you done did that to my people like that, man. Oh, man. Ooh, man, it just irked me, man, for me just being a dude, man, and have been in certain situations where you had to be a man for real. Like, you can't hide behind none of that what you think you own. You know what I'm saying? You got to demonstrate what you is right now. You know? Because in the box, they check the cigarette lighters and all that shit in at the door, man. Yeah, you got to walk around that bitch with a certain level of respect around shit, for real. Yeah. Yeah, that's how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this your big unk, man, E.Ali. Just expressing my concerns and seeing the shit that went wrong with the situation, man, despite city council and all that, man. Don't worry about it. Big unk back on the scene, man. I'm about to get the game back up to terms of how we supposed to maneuver and move away from this shit and incidents and how we got to stay, because there's always a situation. It's always an incident. It's always somebody being suspicious. That's always the play. Scared of, let me pat you down for my safety, and that's always going to be the play, man. You just got to know how to move through this motherfucker to stay away from that shit. Big Unc gonna help you out. This what we here for, man. E.Ali and the ToLe'Do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and we gonna give you that information for that. You know what I'm saying? We being informative. You know what I'm saying? We giving up the information. We giving you scenarios, how to move throughout. That's what this is. That's what this platform is, man. How to maneuver through this shit. You know what I mean? It's a motherfucking it's a task. It's a job of being black, man. Being African American, mulatto, Melanic, Moorish American, NOI. Whatever label you want to be, Native American, Native, whatever you is, when you got this hue, whenever you got this hue, this melanated skin, man, this dark complexion, nappy head, big nose, big lips, oh, it's a problem, man. You see what they did with the pyramids, they shot the nose off and the lips off. They shot the nose and lips off. To hide the identity, to disclose that, you know, to keep that secret, not disclose, but to cancel that, you know. They didn't want to disclose the real information on that, man. They was hiding that. Wasn't no disclosing that. It was keeping it quiet. Or who those people are. Shoot the nose off. Shoot that big nose and them big lips up off that Sphinx. You know? That kind of shit. So that's what it is, man, a continuation. You know, we just gotta know how to move throughout it's the same struggle, man. It's just materialized in a different form now, but we still have to be conscientious about our decisions and about how we do shit. It's the same play, baby. Stay awake, stay alive. This your boy E.Ali and the ToLe'Do, man. Damn, man. Holy Toledo. E.Ali and the ToLe'Do. What the fuck?
Reporting live, Alexis Means, 13 ABC, Action News.
Hey, man, watch your back and be safe, man. Take care of your people. Love your mama. Hug your sister, man. Punch your brother. You know what I'm saying? Be careful out here, man. Whatever you do, stay motivated, man. Keep you a book in your hand and shit. Get some information. Search, find out, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Elevate, motivate, you know, rise. You know what I'm saying? Always, man. Let's get to it though. But for one thing, man, let's stay out these people way. You know what I mean? It's still the game. We still gotta be smart and play the game. Walk on the sidewalk. That's it. You know, when you cross the street, make sure you looking around. You gotta keep your head on the swivel, fucking around with Jake, man. Jake will bag you. You see how Jake them act, man. So keep your head up high, man. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely gonna get the bottom to this shit. We already see what it is, man. They gonna find the excuse to always violate us. They don't even care if it's our babies, man. So I hope everybody taking the time out, man, to talk to their people. That's what that is. You gotta talk to your people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give them a certain information, especially when they pull up on you and stop you. Now you obligated to at least give them your name, your date of birth, and your address. That's it. And you don't say shit else after that. After that. But first of all, when they first approach you, what's the problem, officer? This what you should be saying. What's the problem? How can I help you? You say I was walking. Oh, sorry, sir. I was just crossing the street. Oh, you need ID? I ain't got my ID. Am I free? Am I detained? If he say, yeah, what crime do you expect me to committing, officer? Oh, that ain't a crime, sir. You know, walking in the street and shit ain't a crime. Somebody got to be injured. That's not a crime. So you got to know Know that for one. Like what's first of all, when they first push up on you, how can I help you? What's the problem? Keep your hands in a visual place. If you got your cell phone in your hand, instantly start recording. You instantly start recording. Somebody need to be standing there recording, or two people start recording. First thing, how can I help you, officer? What's the problem? Do you suspect me of a crime? Am I being detained? If they say, if you being detained, then you got a right to be quiet. Your right is to be quiet. Now you only got to give up 3 pieces of information: your name, address, and your date of birth. That's it. Shut up after that. You ain't got to say shit up. If they say they detained, you keep what I'm being detained for. What crime do you expect me of? Woo, 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 woo. Well, hey, can I get your sergeant? Can I get somebody above you, sir? Because I'm not doing nothing. I'm crossing the street. Even if I was in the middle of the street, I'm sorry. I'm just going to the store, man. No problem. No foul. I apologize. I get out the street. Let me get on the sidewalk, man. You can just keep pushing. But see, they jumped out. See, they jumped out with intent. They jumped out in the middle of the fucking street. They blocking the street. So that's the shit for me, man, that need to be addressed. Like they jumped out and they blocking the fucking street. You know? So this ain't cool, man. We definitely got to do something about that, man. We need to definitely be jumping on the podcast, whatever podcast available, expressing ourselves, sending, definitely hitting the what is it? The 13 Action News page, Melissa Means, flood her page, showing our dissatisfaction of the incident or what occurred. You know what I mean? We need to be expressing that. You know, we all got to play our part in this situation, man, and make sure we letting authorities know that we not satisfied the way that our tax money is being spent to put these kind of individuals on the street that's harassing our kids and our babies, man, and slamming our little girls on the fucking ground. Somebody gonna get fucking hurt, man. You gonna get somebody fucking hurt, idiot, little dumbass boy, fucking with them kids like that, man. That shit ain't gonna go down like that, bro. Like, that's a little girl, and you don't be slamming her on the ground for no stupid ass shit, walking in the street and her attitude. Every kid, everybody know them 15-year-old from 12 to 16-year-old. Man, all of them got attitude. You ain't know that, motherfucker. You ain't, man. The ones that the teacher really got to deal with 34 of them in one room. So you don't think she want to body slam a motherfucker? You don't think one of these teachers want to punch a motherfucker upside the head, and she got 23 of these motherfuckers in the same classroom, bro? And you tripping about this girl giving you her name and walking in the street, going to the store, getting some candy and shit, and you jump out, and her attitude ain't appropriate to your, to your authority. She ain't moving fast enough. She ain't talking fast enough, man. Your patience that thin, dog. You need a new profession, motherfucker. Man, this your boy E.Ali and the ToLe'Do, man, with the weekly news, no cap, man. This Wednesday, this Wednesday pre-recorded, man, but this a breaking news special about the incident that happened April 10th, man, at 4:00 on the north side of Toledo and shit. You know, we got problems with this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this what that is, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Your boy coming back, man. I'm back at this shit. Let me get back at what we do, man. Your boy needed out in this motherfucker giving up this game about how we maneuver through this bullshit to get a perspective on certain shit. Gas up high. You know what I'm saying? The world is on flame and shit, man. And this motherfucker tripping about a motherfucker walking in the street going to the store, bro. Is you serious? A kid walking down the street, all the shit that go on in this motherfucking city and this motherfucker triple, and you bring all them cars down for a juvenile incident, bro. That ain't even gonna fund. That don't even fund the situation. What you did. Her case ain't gonna fund nothing, bro. For the amount of resources being used and shit like that for that incident, man, you gotta have better discretion, man. You costing the city too much flack and attention, man, for that kind of dumbass shit right there, man. For real. Too much human emotional capital and shit like that being exhausted, man, for some dumbass shit, man. Get the fuck out of here. Put that motherfucker, man. Get rid of that motherfucker, bro. For real, man. It's time for him to go, man. We need to pull his record. Pull his record and check and see. He gotta go though, man. For real. It's your boy, man. E.Ali, man. I'm out. Damn.